Okay, so let me discuss this with my guests. Obviously, Ann Bremner is staying with us from the West Coast, my friend, and my other friend, another person who has a lot more knowledge about firearms than I do. This is Lisa Lockwood. She's a crime analyst and also a former member of SWAT, who apparently was also rolling on the floor when I called the Bushmaster a bushwhacker this morning. But, sometimes a little humor takes away from the fact that we are all stressed, even dealing with this case, and we're just commenting on it. Let me go to you first, Lisa. Why would the defense, and you've been in the situation, you've been on the witness stand, want to ask whether or not this defendant, this witness, this police officer, whether or not our hero had mentioned previously whether there'd be a racial slur made by Reinking?
It was important to ask because he ended up saying on the stand during his examination that Reinking used the N-word during some of the profanity. And that was never revealed in the initial investigation, even though it wasn't video or audio taped. And the second one, which we did have video and audio, and none of it. And he was asked the question during that exam, did he say anything racial? And he says, no, not that I could remember. And it's significant because, as a Black American, that word, that N-word is so disgusting. That's something that they remember. People tend to remember if they're being called that, and then we'll draw the conclusion whether or not that this murder, this mass shooting had something to do with race, and it was motivated by race. But in this case, he didn't, but later he did say the N-word was told to him.
In any event, if I were the defense, I think it was a boo-boo, because I would have wanted to embrace anything that this Travis Reinking did wrong or said wrong to show that it goes into his psychological makeup and of being insane. But anyhow, let's focus on the important things. I said James Shaw Jr. was a hero. Let's listen to him on the stand talking about the night that he probably saved a lot of people's lives by disarming Travis Reinking. He then went outside and told people not to come in. Not only did he save people inside, he told them not to come in because he didn't, he didn't know where Travis Reinking was going. But he showed us where there were pictures shown during his testimony of his hand. One hand was actually burned. He had second-degree burns on the hand because the weapon was so hot, and he had a graze to an elbow. Tell us, the weapon gets hot. Tell us how this works, and why does that even make him more of a hero?
Yeah, it's because he was willing to do any and everything to survive and also to help people. So that's what was amazing. The good thing about that moment, adrenaline does kick in. You're not feeling the injury in that moment at all. It's all about fight or flight. So even police officers, when they're hurt, when it happens, you're just in such a mode of taking care of business and moving forward. And that's what he did. He was in a mode where it's like, this is my time, this is my moment. He went at him like a linebacker, and this was all about survival. And I watched this clip and I'm completely riveted, captivated, and love him. I feel the same way, Ann, and I know you do too, Linda.
Yeah, and I think all of us do, and that is from a member of the SWAT team who knows how dangerous the position that he put himself in, grabbing that weapon, that hot weapon, that Bushmaster that had already been used to kill 4 people.